A phone camera is trained on Anita Sarkeesian as she prepares to speak on the panel. The camera wobbles slightly. Its setting is on high zoom. It follows her every move. After so many public appearances, Sarkeesian has grown accustomed to speaking in front of a few hundred people. But today she feels a certain intimidation. A crowd of her most vociferous critics, including YouTubers, sit together in the front rows, their phones pointed at her. The camera carefully follows her as she acknowledges her co-panelists, as she checks the surroundings. She then looks directly into the camera. She looks at the man holding the camera sitting in the front row. Our poor victim feels an overwhelming sense of total fear that her life is in immediate danger, so gets out her phone to frantically text for more security with visible shaking fingers. I'm not going to go through the entire Polygon article because it's so full of bullshit, and this is one of those rare times where I'll not be citing the original source because I refuse to send any traffic to their cancerous website. Since they support the absolute lies that Anita Sarkeesian spews out, and will defend her when others call her out on it, claiming it's harassment and misogyny, regardless of the fact that every argument against her is valid, she refuses to debate anyone who opposes her because she knows she's wrong, and any argument she has can be pulled apart easily, and she'll lose credibility, as well as the bullshit victim status and ability to make money off the back of that victim narrative. But let's get all the facts in order. It's VidCon, Thursday, 22nd of June. Everyone who is in attendance is either a paid speaker or a paying audience member. The panel is called Women Online, a discussion on how to create and engage as a woman, and features Anita Sarkeesian. Because of her long history of making videos based on lying about sexism in video games, and an absolute refusal to debate anyone who opposes her views on a level platform, she's created a hell of a lot of critics. A handful of those critics decided to attend the panel since they'd already paid for their entrance fee. Their intent was to sit there, listen to what the panelists had to say, and to not be disruptive, disrespectful, or interrupt the proceedings in any way. However, they were there to silently protest the fact that, out of all the panels and presentations, VidCon featured no one to give their side on the argument, and in doing so, they took up the first 3 rows to make their presence known. I truly believe that it was no one's intention to cause any of the speakers to feel uncomfortable or harassed, yet I also believe that no one was surprised at Anita's reaction to their presence.
If you Google my name on YouTube, you get shitheads like this dude who are making these dumbass videos that just say the same shit over and over again. And like, I hate to give you attention because you're a garbage human. Whatever, dude. But it's, like the fact that these dudes are making endless videos that just go after every feminist over and over and over again, I think is a part of the issue of why we have to have these conversations. We don't just get to be online.
Clearly, she violated VidCon's own code of conduct by harassing a paying audience member. When she was called out on this, Hank and John Green, the organisers of VidCon, this is what their response was. Our founder, Hank Green, talked with our panellist and said 2 things. He told her that her comment had violated our policy, but that he understood there was a broader context, which to be clear we were blissfully ignorant of until this weekend and remain inexpert in. He apologised to her for not having been more aware of and active in understanding the situation before the event, which resulted in her being subjected to a hostile environment that she had not signed up for? There was no hostility. We agreed that she should go forward and continue on as a panellist on a later panel. So, she got an apology, but even at this time, neither Hank or John Green has made any effort whatsoever to contact Carl Benjamin, otherwise known as Sargon of Akkad, to offer any form of apology to him or get his side of the argument. To me, this clearly demonstrates how badly needed people like Sargon of Akkad, Computing Forever, and the whole host of so-called shitlords are needed. No one was there to threaten or harass anyone, yet it's only liars like Anita Sarkeesian who are given platforms to preach how she's the victim and how all men have the power, while being able to abuse an audience member and get away with it scot-free. But what should happen is that Anita should not be allowed to return as a guest speaker until she's made a full public apology to Carl and apologised to the rest of the VidCon staff and attendees for her unprofessional outburst. Now, this statement is pretty concerning. This is on the VidCon debrief site. This is a difficult situation to build policy to alleviate, but we ask all of the people involved consider the power of our actions and statements both online and in the real world. But one specific note, if people attend VidCon to collect footage to later use in videos that criticise not just ideas, but focus the outrage of their followers on individuals, they will not be welcome back. If that's the case, then does that mean I wouldn't be allowed to go to next year's VidCon because of this video? Having said that, I have not once incited or told anyone to harass or even tweet at anyone, telling them what a lying, manipulative piece of shit they are. Even if they deserve it, I openly condemn that kind of behaviour. I do, however, believe it's my right and even duty to observe and report the truth, and to let the viewer make up their own minds on how they choose to feel and react to it. Some might be outraged, some might just roll their eyes and tut. It's not my place to tell others how they should feel about it. So my message to the organisers of VidCon is this. Watch some of Sargon's videos. Watch Computing Forever's, Chris Ray Gunn, Mundane Matt, Andy Warski, and you'll see that their content is not to bully or harass anyone, but to observe, report on, and question bad ideas, and in some case, I admit, mock them. But they really are bad ideas and complete bullshit. The only person I know that was on a panel that's truly unbiased, or not trying to push their own narrative, was Buggy2998. Why not invite more people like that? Have their say. What have you got to lose? You're not scared of different opinions, are you?
And for you naysayers, I have two strong words for you. Come on. Come on!
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, sure. All right. Why not?